I think what we saw today was a reflection on the best that government can be when they work together to do difficult things and to get things done. We see that when we talk about the Transportation Trust Fund and the work that was done there in a bipartisan way, because we recognized that infrastructure is critically important to the state. When we talk about Rutgers and the merger and the things that get done there to achieve good ends is the example of what we ought to be doing as we move forward. You know, today is a day of hope and excitement and expectation. I think the governor's speech reflects the fact that we still can make a difference. We can be a positive force for good in people's lives. And so, like Senate President Sweeney, I'm excited about the prospect of what's coming ahead. We have a legislature that works together with a governor that's like-minded. We think we have the opportunity to do terrific things. And so thanks to Governor Christie for his service, and I look forward to the prospect of the future and the great things that are yet to come.
You know, today is really, as my friend Craig Coughlin and I were talking about earlier today at the reorganization, today is a celebration. It's a remarkable day, and in part, we are celebrating a governor who was elected 2 terms in this state. And he ran off a list of accomplishments, as is his right and as he should and be proud of. And we share in that pride when you hear about the success of Camden. And when President Obama came to Camden 2 years ago and talked about Camden City being a national model for urban redevelopment, that was what our dream was when we went down that road. And I can tell you, the legislators that are standing up here, north to south, participated in that effort in a bipartisan fashion because we believed that if we could be successful in Camden, we could do that in other cities. And you know, today our families came with great joy to this remarkable city. But if we can fix Camden, we know Trenton has similar problems and we can address those. And if we can fix Trenton, we can help Patterson that is facing similar problems. So our goal, we take great pride and joy in the success that has had. Atlantic City has had remarkable strides since this time last year when we talked about what needed to happen there, and it is the beginning of a new process with major investment. And at the end of the day, though, as we talked about at our reorganization, Speaker Coughlin, I thought was very eloquent when he said, we are not going to be able to do this alone. We need a team of people that are going to work together to solve these problems in a bipartisan fashion. And as I referenced in my speech with my children there, who are the young millennial generation, we worry about the future and what it has. And in spite of our success and in spite of the strides that we have made, New Jersey is still a difficult place to live and to raise your family. And the property tax crisis is something that must get addressed. And as we stand here today, as I said in my reorganization speech, we just elected the largest majority in our Democratic history in this generation. And while we are proud of that, it is not a mandate for our party. It is an opportunity for us to serve the people of this state if we listen properly to their concerns and the problems that they face. And on behalf of the next generation that will follow us into these roles and for our children, solving that tax crisis and that tax reform should be our #1 objective. And as I stand here today with this remarkable group of people, I am excited to continue the work that we did in a bipartisan fashion, work with Governor Murphy going forward, and I hope that our friends in the Republican Party will share the spirit of bipartisanship that we have for the last 8 years. Thank you.
So today marks the end of an era that had some bumps in the road and also some success. I'm honored and privileged that part of that success I was a part of with the ban the box legislation as well as the bail reform. I'm also excited that we started upon combating the opioid epidemic, and that work is not yet finished. As we begin a new start with this body of leadership with the new Governor-elect Murphy coming in on January 16th, I look forward to continuing to combat that battle because it's a real issue that not only hits Patterson, but goes all the way down to Ocean County. So I look forward to working together.
First, I want to say congratulations to the Senate and obviously to the Assembly. Today is a great day for us. I want to say congratulations to our Speaker, Craig Coughlin. I think that today we also want to congratulate the governor for his service. It takes a lot out of you to not only have public service, but obviously when you're a family person and you spend time away from home. So I would like to congratulate him. We heard a little bit about some of our accomplishments. I think economic development has been a big issue the last 8 years. And we've done great things in order to incentivize businesses to come and grow in the state of New Jersey. And I think that looking forward, I look forward to working with Governor Murphy and the Senate side in order to provide and to keep going those efforts to make sure that businesses are entrusted here. We have some hard financial times ahead of us, but I think that working together, we will get a lot accomplished. So thank you.